Alright, community yard sales. Sometimes huge waste of time for me, other times great finds. I'm going to show you the items that I tend to do videos on, the toy items. I did pick up an unopened, what do you call that thing? Crap, I forgot what it's called. Toaster oven. It was $10. Of course, it was a Walmart brand, but it was still $10 new in a box. And it works, you know, so I figured that'd be okay. I don't like buying crap like that used, but it's still sealed in the box. I pulled the trigger on it. There was a couple other things I bought too. A couple of tools and all, but paid $3 a piece for these items. Now, these are the Nylint accessory cattle. You know, they came with the Nylint farm trucks, the C-Series trucks, the Chevy Loves truck, and they had in the Econoline pickup with gates, which I have one, and a horse trailer. Now, it came with a version, I think it may have been the cream color cattle and horses, but in a catalog, it had all the cows, the calf, the horses, but you couldn't put them all in the truck. You could only put like a bull in the truck. You couldn't put all the, you know, like double them up like you could on a Chevy. So anyway, usually when I find these, I pick them up. This one, the heifer's got a damage to the horn on this side, and just a fracture right there, but that's very acceptable. The bull, the tip, there you go. See, the tip's good here, the tip's broke off there, but the legs, tail are all intact. These will, if I ever have to have them, they'll suffice. I think I got 3 of these now and maybe 2 of these sitting in reserve. These will be in reserve in case I need them for another truck. Alright, so I got these next 2 items from the same people. A bay window and an old steel caboose. Now, as a kid, I went to kindergarten, golly, I can't talk, and the train tracks were, you could see the trains go by when you was outside if you was around in the back. And I was fortunate enough to be able to remember seeing the operators inside the caboose, because they still ran cabooses when I was a kid in the 70s. And if he was sitting on this side of the caboose, he would wave at us, and that was the biggest thrill, watching the caboose man waving at you as he went by. Man, I wish he still had cabooses. Every now and then you'll see a caboose, but you know, just a lot of times they're marked for, you know, just rail use. Well, that's kind of stupid to say. Just their use only for like moving people, moving certain things. But then you'll see military cabooses as well. See those on occasion. So not a big fan of the steel, but I love the bay view. All right, so I paid $2 for those, and he had a lot of other HO scale stuff, but they were just trash. I mean, over the years, and those 2 made it, so I got them. He had stuff in the boxes, but the boxes were horrible too. Missing trucks, broken, missing sliding doors. Not even worth buying for parts. Okay. I didn't get 1 of these, but I got 2. I don't know if it's going to come out. One's a little darker than the other one. These are Tootsie Toys Airstream campers. They're made of plastic. I used to have a bunch of these as a kid. I think I still have 1, maybe 2. But for $1 a piece, I couldn't pass them up. Now, the thing about these is, I don't remember mine being 100% plastic. But anyway, the guy that had these, he had a ton of camper stuff. I guess he collected campers, or he bought a camper collection. But he had just like Tonka campers, Buddy Elk campers, plastic campers, Matchbox and Hot Wheel campers. I didn't want any of that, because most stuff he had is either overpriced or already had. But yeah, these are awesome. Now, If I'm not mistaken, Tootsie Toy had the chrome version as well, or it's supposed to be aluminum. I want to say I've seen those, but I've never had them and all. So that's a very, very good possibility. And PlayArt. Oh, get that back a little bit. A PlayArt tow truck. Now these we got at Woolworths. They changed names several times. I can't remember all the names. Sears carried them as something else. A lot of playware. The hook is still on it, which is a fortunate thing. Windows cracked and all. But we would get these at Woolworths, and I had a ton of them as a kid. And now their collectability is really coming on now. People are paying a lot of money for them. The older ones had little hubcaps shoved in them. And now I got several PlayArts. I don't know if I got this one or not. I'd have to go look and see. But here's one I could not believe I got in the condition it is. Let me get this right here. Should have did this for the truck. When I saw that, I thought Ford Fairmont. Just seeing the front end. But it says Ertl. It doesn't tell you what the car is, but when I looked it up, they call it Thunderbird on, and Thunderbird did have a square body like this, but this is a 6-pack car from the movie 6-Pack with Kenny Rogers in the lovely Aaron Gray, and Diane Ladd was in it. Diane Ladd, good God, Diane Lane was in it. Diane Ladd played in White Lightning. She had a small scene. But this movie was, for the time, okay. I actually watched it on YouTube a while back, and it's kind of cheesy after watching it now. But look at the condition of this thing. Brewster Baker on the roof. And if you've never seen the movie, it's worth watching. It's okay. But it's nothing to write home about. Basically, it's about a race car driver his race car gets stripped by 6 kids who are being forced to strip cars by the local sheriff. You know how the story goes. All right, so that's my oh, excuse me. I paid $2 for that and 50 cents for the PlayArt from the same guy and all that. He didn't. I asked him, "Do you know what 6-Pack was?" He had no idea. He thought maybe it was a beer promotion. And so okay, I got it. Took it from him. I don't care. I know what it is. So there we have it, gang. Community yard sale. And that was a pretty good one for a change. I was quite pleased. Thanks for checking this out, and y'all have a great day.